Hey baddies, come spend a productive Saturday with me. We're working an early shift, grocery shopping on a budget, making all of our meals at home, resetting our home as well, and today is officially day 11 of my 3-month tea break. Too bad. Guys, my tripod is broken. We've got to get a grip. We've actually got to get a grip. This is time to make it ready with me. Fuck y'all. I'm probably gonna have to get a new tripod today. Alright, well, good morning, baddies. Welcome to another Spend the Day with me. We're gonna be going to work together. I have work from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. today. What else are we doing together? We're going to work, make money, be posting content. We're gonna be making breakfast, lunch, and dinner together. We're gonna be going to run some errands, go shopping on a budget. I've already made my shopping list. I'm gonna take my man to work. We are gonna journal together, do my night routine together, and do my kitchen chores, and just checking off my daily goals list. But in the midst of that, I probably want to get a new tripod because this is going to irritate me. But right now, we are getting ready for work. So let's lock in and get ready because I'm not trying to be off time. Recording whenever I said that, so I also forgot to tell you buddies that today is day 12 of my 90-day / 3-month tea break. Oh my gosh, I am making it. I already know I'm gonna make it, but there's a lot more to it that I want to get more in depth about. I'm gonna tell you baddies later. All right baddies, here's my outfits. Sorry for the squeaky floor, but yeah. Cinnamon sugar cookie. Yeah. This tripod is gonna be the death of me. Got my oatmeal and my coffee. I got 4 minutes to eat before I have to head to work. So let's try to eat this as fast as I can. And I'm trying to save money and not buy any food or drinks out. So my goal is to not buy any food or drinks out today. Let's go shopping before I start complaining about how drained I feel. All right, let's go. Oh, also, here's my shopping list. Take a good look. Okay. And I'm only gonna buy what's on my shopping list. I'm building better money habits, which I've been doing. I know when and when I don't want to spend money. So first stop, we're going to CVS. Alright, baddies, I got everything I needed. My total was going to be $60, but with my coupons, I got it down to $40. And now we're going to go to Walmart. Alright, baddies. I am worn out today. It got me. I got everything I needed. I just didn't get any. What did I not get? There was one thing I didn't get. Oh, a salad mix. Because I realized that we have salad at home. So I'm about to go home. I'm going to take a shower and wash my stress and just off. And then I'm going to make myself some lunch. I might even just start dinner. So go home, put this stuff away. And also I need to take out the meat for the spaghetti because I'm going to make spaghetti for dinner tonight. And so let's go home. Alright, we're home now. I'm going to show you guys briefly what I got. You know what I mean? As much energy as I can. So from CVS, y'all saw I got my tampons. I'm switching over to tampons because I realized they're better for me because I have heavier cycles and it was more comfortable this month. I was mainly using tampons and it was more comfortable using tampons than having pads and having to change it. And not having to change it because I had to change my tampons, but like just to sitting in all that damn blanket. I don't know how to explain it, but it's more comfortable for my heavy set self. And then I got the prenatal vitamins. I got vaginal health vitamins. And like I said, my total was going to be $60, but I got it down to $40 with my stopping into CVS. They have good deals. And also, you have a $5 membership and you get a free $10 every month. So, it's a good one. From Walmart, I know I showed you guys me grabbing the Vaseline body oil, but it was the regular one and I just really wanted one that had a smell. So I asked the lady because there wasn't the one that I wanted. So I asked the lady what's another body oil that has a scent and that has a shimmer as well. And she showed me this one. There was another one, but it had no smell. I forgot what brand it was. But this one, Hard Candy, it has a decent smell. I can smell the coconut. It's coconut scent, and it's not strong, but it's there. It's not super strong, but it's there. It's like a subtle coconut, but it's oil, so it's gonna have that other oil smell. This smells good. And I think it was $7 or $8. And then from Walmart, I got 2 of these frozen banana slices, and I got 5 avocados, and I got some fish oil supplements, the extra strength. I don't know, but I got it. It's supposed to be really good for women's health. And the last thing I got was 60 eggs. Oh, and it was only $7. And my total at Walmart came out to, oh, I didn't even get my receipt. Wait, never mind, I did. So for minus those omega vitamins, my total came out to $30.73. And then those omega fish oil vitamins came out to $9.75. So I spent $40, $30, $70, another $9. So I'll just say $80. So I spent $80. But I'm not really that mad because I know that vitamins are not cheap. And every time I need to buy vitamins, I already know I'm about to spend $60. So, because the vitamins I want, they're not cheap. But hey, they're good for my health. But yeah, I'm going to put all this stuff away, y'all, and we're going to hop in the shower and wash this tired energy off and just refresh and feel good. Y'all, I just realized that I said those omega fish oil supplements, that my total was $30, but I actually meant minus the body oil. My total was $30, and then to get the body oil it was $9 or however much I said for that. I don't want to mix it up and make y'all think those fish oil supplements are cheap. I think they're $17, I think. I don't know, but I just wanted to tell y'all so y'all not switched up. Confuzzled. fucked it up again. Dude, I'm gonna have to get a new tripod. That is really sucky. Alright, I'm at the lovely shower now. I'm feeling a lot more calmer now and less on glow, I feel like. I'm gonna make a blueberry and banana smoothie for me and my man before I start dinner. So, blueberries, I got these from Target. Blueberries and bananas. Apple juice. Oh, don't mind the pan right here, y'all. This is the pan I'm gonna be using for the spaghetti. And some honey. A little bit of water. Mix that up real good for like a minute long. Make sure everything's mixed up. It's a little watery, but it's still gonna be good. Alright, this is gonna be my man's. Trying to make mine. First step, I'm gonna heat up the pot. Heat it up to, we'll do 7. Maybe gonna cook it up fast so it don't burn fast. And I'm gonna cook the meat in this pot first. And these are the seasonings I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use onion powder. I'm gonna use smoked paprika, Italian seasoning, salt and pepper. And I'm also, instead of garlic powder, I'm gonna use actual garlic cloves and put them in here for more flavor. So let's do that first. I'm getting some salt. And I'm gonna do this pepper real quick. I'm using one hand, y'all. My tripod is basically broken, but I'm doing pepper. And then a little bit less of a spoonful of garlic. And now it's seasoned, and I'm gonna mash it all together. Alright. And I'll get back to y'all whenever my meat is cooked, and we're gonna cook the noodles. Oh, we're done with the meat. I missed it a little bit, but let's just act like I didn't miss it. It's here. I'm gonna use the same pot and keep all the dirtiness in it. My mom taught me this. And I'm gonna put water in it and boil and put my noodles in there. Let me show you guys real quick. I fucked up and I didn't let the water start boiling before I put it in. I let my brain think before me, or I let my do before my brain thought. So now, but anyways, y'all see all that like oil? It's gonna make the noodles slippery. But once it starts boiling, I'm going to put a 12-minute timer on, and these noodles going. Regret doing that, but we better fuck around and find out what happens to them. Back to my sitting down and doom scrolling. Alright, baddies. Love Island was good. I'm so sad that tomorrow's gonna be the last episode. But who do y'all think is gonna win? I'll be honest. I am pretty much sure that Trinity and Bryce are gonna win just because they've been the most committed throughout the whole. Well, also Trinity and Bryce have been the most committed throughout the whole season. So definitely I think Trinity and Bryce. But who do I want to win? Low-key, Kada and Zach. I like them together. But the whole thing did throw me off. Does it make them any less compatible? No. But I'm super tired, y'all. My man even saw how tired I was. But we're not going to stop. Well, I don't want to say it like that. I'm just ignoring my feelings, my body. But I know that, well, I only have 2 more things to do, so I'm going to do them, which is do my kitchen chores, do the dishes, wipe off the counters, and the last thing is journal, because I haven't journaled in 1 day, and I love journaling. It always just taps me back into myself and helps me learn new things about myself, so let's get into it. I'm probably going to play some jazz music to calm me down. I don't even want to hear no turn shit right now. It's like, let's get it. Hey Siri, not you. Hey Alexa, play jazz music. This is what happens when you're trying to be aesthetic. Shit freezes. Today's journal is, if I were to be an animal, what would I be and why? I gotta think deep about this one, I ain't gonna lie. Because the first thought that came to my head was a giraffe. But it probably because I think I look like a giraffe. So let me rethink that one. So before I end the video off, I want to touch on my journey of my tea break. So it is day 12. Last night was the first night I didn't have any night sweats. But I think after day 3, up until now, at least, I have had terrible night sweats, drenching in sweat, which I talked about it with my friend and my AI, and they both said that it's a common symptom of withdrawals or having a withdrawal. So that's something that really shocked me about taking a break from weed. And it's also because I used to do it every day. If I didn't have work constantly, if I did have work, I would do it before I clock in and then almost immediately after. And especially I would do it right before I go to bed. So I think that's another reason why my body might be sweating. But all in all, I've been having terrible night sweats, terrible withdrawal systems. Why do I keep trying to say that? Symptoms. Also, I'm still having very vivid dreams. Last night, I had a dream that a tiger was outside of my porch. And I was like, I couldn't go out to my car because it was right outside my porch. So it was just a whole dream of that. And even the dreams before, I remember them. And they're weird. They're very vivid. I can still vision them in my head when I think about it. Which, honestly, I'm not complaining about that symptom because I missed having dreams. So I love it whenever I know that my mind is finally thinking. I've also just been very irritable. Not as sensitive as I thought I would be. I've always been sensitive, but I thought I would be more. But honestly, I haven't been more sensitive. I've just been more aware, which I've also missed. So I'm not complaining about. I'm more aware and aggravated, like Leo. That's just that. Just more aware and aggravated. I notice everything, which is a good and bad thing. And I'm using it to my advance, or I'm using it in a good way. And I'm practicing better ways to process everything that I'm realizing about myself and everything around me, everything that's happening around me, which I've been doing really good at. Even when I'm crying, because usually whenever I get crying emotional, I will smoke. I will get high. But since I'm on my tea break, if I get sad and emotional, I cry a lot, and I needed that. I needed to let those tears finally flow without being high and them suddenly stopping because my mind is numb, or my mind it's not really able to think because I'm high. So not being high and being able to just process those emotions and let the emotions just flow and go. Not that it feels totally better, but I can tell that it's making a difference in the process of my healing and the growth of how my mind processes things. I'm processing things in a much healthier way because I'm not only realizing and recognizing that this hurts or I feel a certain way about it, but after, I'm not jaded to the fact where I'm to the point where I forget how I felt or I forget what happened to even make me feel that way. I now remember what happened. I remember why I felt that way, so I can process it, and then later on, like I've said in my other I Know Ball videos, I can make a decision on what I'm going to do after that's the best choice for myself, for the path that God has me on, and for the people that I love also if they're involved. So yeah, just irritability, definitely. I've been a lot more easy to get aggravated or irritated, but I'm really trying to work on that because nobody wants to walk around just being so sensitive to what somebody says and just or does or just anything. I don't have time to be getting mad all day just because something happens or somebody did this. I don't have time for that. So that's something I'm definitely working on and I'm getting better at. I'm just reminding myself, girl, this is the least of your worries, or why does that need to make your head so hot? And if it does, what are we going to do about it for real? Can we do anything about it? If not, can we move on so we
don't waste our energy. Can we transmute this energy into something else? So that's how my tea break journey has been, and I'm sure it sounds the same from everybody else, but it really is true that, not that weed is a terrible thing and some people make it seem, but it does limit you from, well, it did limit me from a lot of places that I needed to grow in. So definitely, I'm so glad that I randomly decided to do this, because I'm telling you guys, it randomly came to my head, and it most definitely came from God. I know it did. And the fact that I'm continuing on, I'm almost 2 weeks in now. It's crazy to me. It doesn't even feel like I'm 2 weeks in. It feels like I just started maybe 2 days ago. But hey, I'm doing it. And for the people who are on the same journey as me, or if you decide that you want to go on this journey, or you've been thinking about it, continue thinking about it and letting yourself really think, should I do this? Will I be able to do this? And even researching the withdrawal symptoms, because I had no idea that I would be having withdrawal symptoms. I had no clue I was going to be sweating at nighttime. You know what I mean? So I had no clue. But if you've been feeling like doing it, or you're on the journey and you're feeling like giving up, don't give up. You got this. You can do it. And do y'all ever think about taking breaks from weed? And if you have taken breaks from weed, did you go back? Because that's something that I'm thinking about while on this 3-month journey, because I'm doing it for 3 months. And I've been thinking about, should I go back? Why? Because of the withdrawal symptoms, honestly, y'all. Like, the fact that I really was sweating for that many days straight, for a week and some days straight, and last night was the first night I didn't sweat, that kind of scared me. I feel like that was my body showing me how much, I don't know, how much it had on me. I don't know. But that's why it made me rethink, do I want to get back on? And then also because, look at me now. I'm still okay. Maybe I can do it recreationally, however you say it, just do it for fun. But if I do it for fun, maybe this break can help me create a boundary with that, maybe. But we'll see. I still don't know. I'm still just on a tea break. It's just a 3-month tea break. Not even a month in. So we'll see how I feel a month later, or even at the very end, because I might still be on the same mindset. We'll see. That's how my journey has been. Like, I just wanted to tell you buddies that this is going to be the end of my vlog. We got everything checked off my checklist. Everything. I posted my content. I vlogged all day. I went to work. I made money. I also got ready for the day. I did my makeup. I had coffee. I had breakfast. I had lunch. I didn't show you guys my lunch, but I did have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch at work. I made dinner. I ran errands. I got the stuff that I needed, and I'm excited to use all the new stuff that I got. I journaled. I did my night routine after being done going out, because that's another thing I'm starting to do. Just whenever I'm done going out, let me just go and do my night routine. I'm not about to wait till 7 to take a shower and all that. Let me just, if it's 2 p.m. and I'm already done going out for the day, I'm gonna do my night routine. Soon I am going to start working out again. Once my period is over, I am going to start my workout journey again. I'm not going to start going to the gym. I'm just going to work out at home and go back to the basics. It works for me, honestly, and I feel a lot more comfortable too. So whenever I'm done going out, instead of just doing my night routine, I am going to start doing my workout, then my night routine. And I journaled too. An ad came, so irritated. Should we wait for this 35 seconds? Let me just drink some water. Alright, buddies. This is going to be the end of my vlog. Thank you so much for watching the video. I love you, buddies, so much. Remember to stay Godfident in every single thing that you do. And your girl, Kiki Marie. We'll see y'all in the next mother flipping video. Bye.
Young paddle taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me and your child, and then won't lay today. Make me wonder.